When you think of a squat, I'm sure that you think of a barbell back squat. That's generally how most people, the first image that comes to mind is someone with a bunch of weight on a bar loaded up that they're squatting. But we obviously don't want to jump straight into loading you up on a position or in a position that you're not comfortable with. So we're going to build up to that with two movements. The first of which is a bodyweight squat. The second of which is a goblet squat. I'm just going to cover the bodyweight squat really quick here because I like to have a video for it, but I don't know that it needs a whole video. The goblet squat's really what's important here. But for the sake of being thorough, a bodyweight squat, what a squat position fundamentally is a hinge followed by a knee bend. So in my hinge video, you'll see that we move the butt back until our knees need to bend to get it to go any farther. And then we stop and we come back up. A squat is just a continuation of that. So if I'm doing a body weight squat, I just kind of clasp my hands together up in front of me. My feet, comfortable position, shoulder width, angled out a little bit's what I like. Hips drop back, and then I bend the knees. I'm getting down to where my thighs are parallel to the floor. I push straight back up. Squeeze my butt a little bit at the top. Standing up nice and tall. Reverse it. Hips, knees, knees and hips. That's all it is. Sit your butt back and then down and up. Now, I always say I'm a huge stickler for depth on squats. And so you can see I'm getting pretty low there. We can use a bench or a chair as something to kind of help with. If you're not super sure of yourself there, sit back, drop down to a bench, especially for someone who's maybe older or has injuries that they're trying to overcome in their knees and hips and they're just learning to squat again. That's a great way. Even if you can't control it the whole way down and you drop, okay, and we get back up. You have a safety net there. Same thing as a depth check, right? Okay, that's the depth I need to get to. Now I can go back up. Whenever you get strong enough to not, just drop down to your implement. So that's kind of quick overview of a bodyweight squat, guys. Again, I know that it's pretty fundamental, but I want to make sure that you understand that thoroughly before we start adding weight to it, which we're going to do right now. Because a goblet squat, I'll just demonstrate it here. We're holding the weight against our chest here, knocking your microphone around with the dumbbell. It's against our chest. Elbows are kind of tucked in. Shoulder blades are pinched with a nice upright back position. We sit our hips back and straight down. Push up and squeeze the butt. Hips back, straight down, push up and squeeze the butt. I don't know why they call it a goblet squat, truth be told. I don't know if it's like you would drink from a goblet holding, I have no idea. That is what that is called. Same rules apply though, guys. If you're having a hard time with the depth, use a bench, use a chair, something to either check your depth or give you a safety net to drop to if needed. But the focus here, more or less, is going to be, now that we're adding weight, your body's natural tendency is going to be that your shoulders want to fall forward. The weight's pulling you forward, it makes sense. You want to pull the shoulders back and stick your chest out. And just kind of keep that tension as you go through this to make sure that you're not sacrificing your positioning there or the tension that is keeping you from injury in your upper back. Guys, that is a bodyweight squat and a goblet squat. Thanks for watching.